Good morning. In today's video, I'm going to be going to every single airport in London. There are 6 of them. Hello, I'm Joe and I make videos on everything London travel and transport. And today I'm in an airport some of you may have not even heard of. Southend Airport. There is the tower. There is the runway. There is one runway here. Southend Airport is in Southend-on-Sea and it is technically one of the 6 London airports that serve London. And I've come here, it is currently 8:07 AM and in about 4 minutes time there should be a plane landing here. Literally the only one I'm going to be able to catch, because at every airport I'm not necessarily going to go in the airport, but I'm going to watch a few planes land. I'm going to do some plane spotting. So I found some spots at every single airport. This isn't actually the one I was going to come to. I would have had to take 2 £10 Ubers to get to where I really wanted to get to. In fact, I see it over there. I'll get another video of it. There's a church that's actually the closest point you can stand next to airliners, not on the runway, not actually within the airport boundaries, which is really cool. I actually see it over there. I hadn't noticed that before. So that's where I was supposed to go, but I put a mark on the screen right now of where I actually am. I'm next to the tower in the car park here. It's pretty empty this side. There's more cars over there, but it's also what looks to be a circus, a circus over there. But let's just wait for this plane to get here and start this mega journey. I am getting to Heathrow Airport as my last airport at 11 PM. I've been up since 5. So that wasn't actually the plane I was waiting for. That was just some private aviation plane that just took off that I was not expecting. I didn't see on any plans, so that's pretty fun. The plane we're actually waiting for is a plane from Mallorca and it gets here in about 5 minutes. It keeps being delayed for some reason. So quickly, whilst we're waiting, I've got some facts. I've done some research about every airport. Not very extensive, but I've done some. So Southend, it's in Essex, yes, and it is a London airport. So after having a war history, it opened in 1935 as a municipal airport, and in 1993 officially became London Southend Airport after its lease changed hands. So management change, let's do this, let's market it as London, and that's what it's been ever since. And it has one runway, as I've said before. I see the plane. I'm gonna go right up to the fence. Wow. Hopefully this isn't a prohibited area. Oh, I don't know. Well, there we go. I didn't have the best vantage point. If I had gone to the church, I don't know if I would have made it in time, but if I had gone to the church, that would have been insane. And I do recommend going there. I'm definitely going to go there one day. But yeah, there we go. It's landed. EasyJet's landed in from Mallorca. Let's get going. We've got 5 more airports to get to today. Here's the terminal, London Southend. Never flown from this airport before. It is one of 2 I've not flown from, and I'm going to be fixing one of them. I'm not going to say, in about a month. And that is also for a video, so watch out for that. Then I'll only have 1 more to do. It might be this one. I might be doing this one in a month. You'll have to wait and see. I'm gonna head back to the train station. It's just this building over here.
Southend Airport. Next station, Rochford.
And welcome to a very, very sunny Royal Albert DLR station here in Beckton. And right in front of me is London City Airport. So to get here, I took the Greater Anglia train from Southend Airport station to Stratford, and then I took 2 DLR trains, one from Stratford to Canning Town, then Canning Town through to Royal Albert, because look where we are. This, my friends, is London City Airport. The whole runway goes along here. It's very sunny out right now, and there appears to be rowers in a bit of water here, which isn't the Thames, but I must state that isn't the Thames. It's where the old docks used to be, where all the big boats used to dock in London when it used to be like centre of the world kind of place. So this airport opened in 1987, reading off my docs. It's got 1 runway, evidently. Most of them have run one way, yep. And yes, it's in the Docklands area of London. Now, When I was researching all these spots to go to at every airport, I'm using a website called spotterguide.net. So obviously I totally ignored it when I was at Southend because there wasn't much point really going to a place other than I could have seen that cool jet in a much better place. But here, I am going to one of the places, spot 6, because I've come here many times before, procrastinating uni work, coming with mates to show them how cool planes are. I'm back here, it's just at this green section here, and actually this whole long way, you can be completely parallel with the runway right there, you can go. So if you go all the way down, you can see the planes landing better, because they usually come in from that way. If you are over here, you can see them taxiing into the terminal, which is right there. So it's pretty fun, pretty cool. Stuff's happening going this way. Normally the planes are landing in from this way, which is obviously not where I am at the moment, but this means that the KLM that is currently taxiing is probably going to be taking off towards me. That was so cool, but the issue is I don't have an ND filter, basically something to block the sun out on this camera. I do on this one. You can see how the sun still has an issue there. It's still very bright. That's so annoying. I don't have one for this. Now we've only seen 2 planes land, but I've made the decision we're gonna go to Luton Airport because I think it'll be a bit more interesting. And welcome to Luton Airport Parkway Station. I've now got to get the Luton Dart to actually get into the airport, and I think I've got these escalators to get there. I mean, I think I need to go up these escalators to get there. I know I need to go up these escalators to get there because I've been here before. I think this will be my 3rd time riding on the Dart. Here we go. And there's the Dart just inside there. Okay, and we're out of the Luton Dart terminal, and I'm now going to be walking to car park number 1, and I think it's this multi-storey in front of me, which I'm going to go right to the top of, because that is the spot from Spotter Guide that I've chosen to use. Oh, that's gone red. Let's cross anyway. Turns out I completely missed this staircase and then a big long walkway across the road. This should get me to the car park, fingers crossed. Terminal 1 car park, let's go. Terminal car park 1 is what I meant to say, but the right words. I'm hearing planes and generators and a lot of noisy things all around. Behind me over there's actually about five old men with binoculars looking at the planes just like I am right now. Luton Airport, opened in 1938, was used in World War II, and commercial aviation resumed in 1952. It has 1 runway. It's also where my mate Ben will be landing in about an hour, so we should see his plane land. This is pretty mental. Let me show you. There's a blooming business jet taking off right there. I don't know if you can see this on this camera. It's going. This is so mental. This is free. So the little caveat with where I am right now though, this is a parking space. It's just right in the corner. So there was a guy who tried to pull in there and I took a bit too long to get out of the space. So he ended up pulling around and going in another spot. But there's just a flipping jet there. What? I'm just checking flight radar and Ben's flight is just coming over Colchester right now from Bacau in Romania. He was over there for work and he's flying in. Oh, that's in 15 minutes actually. Perfect. Right. I'll get into position. there he is. Let's go meet him. Okay, I'm in the airport and I'm currently walking to arrivals. Now, there was a National Express bus leaving at 4:20, which was the one I was originally going to get, but I can actually make the one before it at 1:55, and the current time is 1:45. So I'm trying to meet up with Ben quickly, and then I'm going to run and buy that bus ticket. Okay, so it's now 1:49, and the time slot for the earlier bus is being greyed out, meaning I can't get this ticket anymore. I got a very cool shot of your plane landing.
Did you?
Yeah.
Amazing.
The most incredible place you could stand.
Really?
The whole view of it.
Amazing.
Yeah. How was the flight?
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah.
I'm knackered.
I bet
It's
you are
been
now.
a long weekend. Been up since 5 UK time.
Same.
Yes, of course you have, yeah, because you're also insane.
I am
and
also
you're
insane.
deciding to go to every airport.
Yeah.
Of course. Where are you off to next?
Stansted, but I've just missed the bus.
When's the next one?
3 hours.
Is that my fault?
Yeah. No, but you're actually early.
I am early.
You're
yeah.
way early.
We landed like 7-8 minutes early.
I had to ask ChatGPT how to pronounce Baku.
Macau.
Oh, I still got it wrong then.
There's 3 flights that leave a day, and there's like one gate, one terminal, or 2 gates actually.
I need to figure out what I'm doing now.
I need to get some food.
I don't need food. Right. See you in a bit. Okay, crazy situation has happened since I left Ben. So I left Ben and then I came over to the coach station expecting to wait for 2 hours for the next bus. I then look up at the only National Express bus there and it says Stansted Airport. And I was like, what? So I went over. I was like, when is this leaving? It's like now. I was like, what time is it? And I think it was actually a bus due to depart that wasn't on the website. Or it might have actually been the one from before, it just left really late. So I'm now on the bus. He let me on without a ticket because I was trying to buy one of like, I don't know what this bus is. Like, it wasn't on the website. So he let me on and he's going to check my ticket, which I've just bought, but I've booked the ticket for the next bus because that's the only one on the website. I think I've just got on the bus I always wanted to get on in the first place. And if he doesn't kick me off this bus at the next stop because I bought the wrong ticket, we're going to be like 2 hours ahead on schedule, which is incredible. Incredible. So fingers crossed that's what happens. So we've gone past the first stop and he's not come to check my ticket. I think it's because he's running late. So he's sort of not thinking about it. We're about a quarter of the way there and I'm just charging all my stuff up now, so I'm glad I have this little bit of a break. Oh my gosh, we are off the bus. He did end up checking my ticket. It was all good. But I did manage to finesse getting on the bus that I thought I'd missed when Ben was arriving, so all's well that ends well. Right, welcome to London Stansted Airport. Let me find you some facts. Well, we were just in Luton, now we're in Essex. It opened during the war in 1943, but the large terminal that millions of people pass through every year opened in 1991, with further development in 1999. It has one runway. Here is the humongous terminal there. Whoosh. Okay, I've been doing some deep research. I already did plan what I was going to do before I got here, but I probably didn't choose the easiest place to go to, and there aren't very accessible places here at Stansted. There used to be one, and if you look on Spot Guide, there used to be one. I think it's spot number 1. That's now just too much of a security risk, like, for me to get in trouble, basically, even though I think it's still attainable. I don't want to risk it, and it's also like the closest one. So we're going to just walk down here, and I'm just going to see if I can find a good spot. Otherwise, I'm spending £30 on an Uber, which if I was just coming to Stansted I would do, but I'm not. I'm going to all 6 airports. So, okay, I found another multi-storey car park that if I can get to the top of, is what I'm going to do, because that looks very achievable. Hopefully there's not some like crazy authentication to get in or something to prove you've already got a car in there. All right, let's just go up the stairs, might as well, because we haven't had enough exercise today already. Oops. Door is shut. Door is open. Oh my god. There's the airport, there's the runway. Well, I'm in the corner of the top of this multi-storey car park, and I mean, that's definitely Stansted Airport. Let me try and get you through the gap there. Boom. There's the planes and the terminal. Alrighty, plane taking off. That was a black plane. It was Royal Jordanian. Oh, it's a one world delivery. That makes sense. That's cool. I love black planes like Air New Zealand, etc. They're really cool. Okay, we did see a plane, so we can tick this off. Okay, I see this Jet 2. I think there's a plane landing at the moment, and then they'll start pushing out into the runway. They're not moving yet. Okay, this can be the second one we watch, and then I'm going to call it there because I feel like I'm being watched. I don't feel like I'm supposed to be here. I'm the only person here. I think that's my hit for Stansted. Let's head back. Let's get out of here. Doesn't feel right. I imagine this is Longstay car park and I'm at the top of it, so I mean some of these people might not have been at their cars for months, man. Months. Nah, I bet not, that's probably way too expensive. Gatwick Airport, I'm coming for you. Alright, and after the train from Stansted, we've arrived here at Tottenham Hale. Now from Tottenham Hale, I'm going to get the Victoria line to Victoria Station and then get the train down to Gatwick Airport. Now, I actually used to live here. It was this building here. It was right there. I lived like at the top but around the other side. That's actually kind of crazy. If you go back to when I left to Canada and when I went to King's Coronation videos from like ages ago, before I even started to try and do YouTube as a proper thing, that's where I was when I filmed those. What it does mean though is I know there's another staircase back here and I don't have to get on the escalator where hundreds of other people are getting on, so, you know, the more you know.
Customer information.
Made it. And welcome to Victoria Station. And as we walk from the exit of the tube to the entrance of the main railway station, I've just booked my ticket. It leaves in 9 minutes. It's only going to take about half an hour to get to Gatwick, so that's good. So, there's somebody in my Discord name Parks, real name Tom. He is a cabin crew member for Wizz Air. He flew in earlier today, and here's a video right now of his flight he kindly took for me. We are now going to go and meet him at Gatwick Airport. He's going to show me around a little bit, some good spotting areas. He doesn't want to be in camera, it's totally understandable. Very happy he joined the Discord. You should join the Discord too. The link to that is in the description. And there goes the train. We're off the train. We're at Gatwick Airport, the penultimate airport. But let's go and try and find meet Tom. Yes. I'm not sure if there's an exit. I think it's just to the terminal. I hear planes in the background. I've also found the way out, and he says that he's wearing a Wizz Air lanyard, so that's how we can distinguish him. I've just told him where I am. I think I probably walked past him by accident. He says, "Where am I?" This is very funny. Cannot find him at all. I think there he is. How's it going, man? You right?
Yeah, Tom, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
That's for you.
Oh, you legend. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. And we're here at the top of the blue car park, multi-storey car park. There is a plane right there, and over there are the 2 runways. Now I say, that's very loud, 2 runways, because there is 2, but they can only use 1 at a time because they're too close together. That's why until 2016 it was the busiest single-use runway in the world. Tom seems to think it still is, and I probably think it still is. I mean, they can still see 3 planes coming in now, but it's still very impressive. Right, I'm gonna get my other camera out and get a few shots here, then we might go down to the staff car park. Right over our head like that. Welcome to Terminal 5 here at Heathrow Airport. Took an hour, it was alright, it was pretty chill. I now need to try and find where the underground is. I don't know where it is, let's have a look. Alright, and out of the toilets there is a big roundel here towards the underground. There is another big roundel. And welcome to Hatton Cross. I've actually never been here before, so that's cool. Definitely came through it on that same train there before, but first time I'm actually getting out of it. Right, let's go and walk to the viewing spot. I actually don't know how long this is going to take.
There's a plane. Where is it? There it is. Woo!
We've got to walk down this very dark road now for a few minutes, and then we'll be there. But we're actually going to get some big planes now, which is awesome. Alright, and this is Myrtle Avenue. This is what the spot is called. This is the road that literally leads to the bit of grass where I think you can watch from. I think I see one person. Oh, there's a few more there actually. It's 10 to 9, but considering I was supposed to be here at 11 in my original plan, I am not complaining. Right, let's get it set up and see if we can get anything cool. And for context, it's just like this park. It's basically like a little park green. I mean, it's a bit bigger than a green. You just sit here and admire the planes which literally come right above you. Now, the history about Heathrow Airport. It's in Hounslow. It was opened in 1946 as London Airport, but was renamed to London Heathrow Airport in 1966. With most of these airports, there is actually history before I mention them, like Heathrow obviously has some war-related history, etc., etc. So do go and look into that if you are interested. And it has 2 runways. And with that, we're done. We might see a plane come up right past us as I'm saying this, but look, this has been an incredible day. If you have enjoyed and you'd like to support me more, all my Patreon members are on the screen right now. Here they are, lovely people. Link to that's in the description. If you subscribe today, you get the next 3 videos instantly. That's my deal. That's what I'm doing now. So enjoy that if you do decide to go down that route. If not, please subscribe, please like, and I shall see you in the next video. Come on, it'll be an amazing exit if this is where the plane goes. I guess we won't get it. My camera's on 1% battery. Anyway, I will see you later. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.